So AutoNation, roughly about 350 locations, and that we are the largest franchisee of new car dealerships. That probably makes up about 270 of those sites. We have 80 collision centers. We have 4 auction houses, and we're also working on kind of the next gen car buying experience.
Companies go through transformations. We had a need for more compute. We had a situation with an aged facility. It was a very costly environment. We didn't have business continuity. We didn't have any disaster recovery to speak of. And so as I came onto the company, I realized there's some corporate risk here, and there was a need to update the data center facilities as a whole. So I tasked my team with going out, looking at the marketplace, what's out there, who's leading, and moving us into a world-class computing model.
The primary objective that we were trying to help AutoNation achieve was to really solve initially for disaster recovery, leveraging our high density capabilities. In our Gen 4 data centers, we can support densities as high as 1,600 to 2,000 watts per square foot, which is really quite unprecedented in the industry. Your traditional data centers can support anywhere from 600 to 700 watts per square foot.
You got to be able to power and cool a lot of equipment in a very small amount of space. And to be honest with you, I think that's one of FlexCentral's biggest secret sauces. We looked all around the country at multiple data centers, and we weren't able to build that much equipment in that small of a space. We would have had to take 2, 3, maybe sometimes 4 times as much rack space to do it somewhere else. So that's really one of the biggest drivers that led us here.
So FlexCentral had a fantastic facility, high density, and again, the culture between the two companies was simpatico.
And we were looking for somebody who could kind of work with us as our business is changing very dramatically. We're going into multiple lines of businesses, we're growing tremendously, and we felt like some of the competitors were going to be a little bit too straight-laced and rigid and contractual, and so we decided that FlexCentral was the right place for us to land. Easy to work with, the support that we get from the team here, sense of urgency when we need to move, they had that.
From the leadership on down within FlexCentral, they all were pulling for us in terms of meeting our needs, being accommodating, and then working with us in a very condensed window of 18 months. And so here we are, 18 months later, 2 brand new world-class facilities at a far cheaper price for us than the single old facility that we had.
I do not believe that we could have pulled this off under the timeline and under the pressure and under the hard deadlines that we had with another partner. People generally don't move at this kind of speed. Partners just generally don't do it.